Volcano eruption. Is Kilauea the most powerful volcano? Is Mauna Loa linked? Kilauea's eruption has lasted for well over a month, creating hazards for those living on Hawaii's Big Island. Is Kilauea the most powerful volcano on Big Island? Is it linked to Mauna Loa? Scientists remain unable to predict the end of Kilauea's eruption, as lava continues to spew from fissures and earthquakes rock the summit. The United States Geological Survey have placed GPS devices around the summit in order to track the ongoing subsidence and location of lava within the volcano. Earthquakes continue as lava moves inside the volcano, applying pressure to the tectonic plates beneath. As lava spews from Fissure 8, it feeds a channel which flows north and then eastward toward Kapoho Bay and Vacation Land. This channel is then entering the ocean, creating huge plumes of volcanic haze, known as laze. Laze is a toxic mixture of hydrochloric acid mist, steam, and fine glass particles which if inhaled can cause lung damage as well as eye, nose and throat irritation. Hawaii Civil Defense has warned residents of the increasing amounts of volcanic emissions being produced. Fissure 8 continues to produce a large channelized flow that is entering the ocean at Kapoho Bay and producing a large laze plume. Gas emissions from the fissure eruption and at the ocean entry continue to be very high. Is Kilauea the most powerful volcano on Big Island? Kilauea is the youngest volcano of the 5 which make up Big Island, and is certainly one of the most active. According to geologist Thomas Wright, the possibility of Kilauea continuing to erupt is one which is likely. I think it's most likely that there will be a long-term extension of activity, he said to a talk at Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland. Not only is Kilauea the most powerful volcano on Big Island, but Mr. Wright believes it to be one of the most hazardous on Earth. Kilauea is potentially, in my view, one of the most dangerous volcanoes in the world, he told the Department of Earth and Planetary Sciences 50th Anniversary Symposium. This isn't hard to picture, as officials have reported that more than 700 homes have been destroyed due to lava flows. Air quality continues to be closely monitored, as gases rising both from the ocean entry and fissures. Is Kilauea linked to Mauna Loa? Mauna Loa is the largest active volcano on Earth, and its huge size means it makes up half of the whole of Big Island. The massive size of Mauna Loa makes Kilauea look minuscule by comparison, and some scientists believe the volcanoes talk to one another. The Mammoth volcano last erupted in 1984, and the USGS have said that there is currently no risk of Mauna Loa erupting. However, Mr. Wright has said that it may be uncertain as to whether Mauna Loa will react as a result of Kilauea's continuing eruption. He said, "There have been ongoing explosions and earthquakes, and historically, activity at Kilauea has been linked to activity at Mauna Loa, so we really don't know what the future is." Hawaii no eruption. Donald Trump approves aid to those left homeless by Kilauea chaos. Donald Trump has approved a request for federal aid to assist people left homeless by the Kilauea volcano eruption on Hawaii's Big Island. Hawaii Governor, David Ige, wrote to the president on Wednesday to ask for Washington's help for those displaced by the explosions. Since the volcano started erupting on May 3, more than 600 homes have been destroyed by the lava. It is thought many of those are the primary dwelling for people who live there. Mr. Ige's request on Wednesday stressed Hawaii had been so far dependent on charities for help. He said that state had been completely reliant on the county government, state agencies, and a large network of nonprofit organizations. The request asked for help from all of the federal government's assistance programs, to provide funding for counseling, shelter, resolving unemployment and legal matters. A second letter from the governor confirmed there would be a federal emergency management agency center established on the island. People affected by the eruption could register at the center so the review process for aid distribution could be started. More than a month after the eruption started, volcanic fissures were still active on Friday and the Civil Defense Agency was warning residents to take precautions. An alert on Thursday said the dangerous fissure 8 was still producing a large channelized flow of lava into the ocean. As the lava is meeting with the ocean, it is producing a dangerous smog. Lava haze, or laze, is created when the lava hits the ocean and cools. Laze is a form of hydrochloric acid that also contains tiny volcanic glass particles. It can cause irritation to the eyes and skin, as well as breathing difficulties. Residents have been warned that the laze could also be found further away from the ocean, as it can easily travel on the wind. Hawaii no eruption update. Kilauea is one of the most dangerous volcanoes on Earth. Hawaii's Mount Kilauea has been erupting for 7 weeks now, smothering Big Island with lava and devouring everything in its path. Volcanologists are calling it one of the most dangerous volcanoes on Earth. Here is everything you need to know. Eruptions, which began on May 3, have increased in intensity, with a plume of smoke reaching 6,000 feet on June 14. The volcano's summit crater has undergone a shocking transformation, more than doubling in size. Pictures released by the U.S. Geological Survey, USGS, show the dramatic before and after view of the crater. In a statement, USGS said, "It is likely that rockfalls and continued slumping will occur in the future." Geologist Thomas Wright, speaking at Johns Hopkins University on Tuesday, said he had long warned officials of the hazards. He said, "Politicians don't want to take land out of circulation. Hazard maps and land use are always politically fraught." Mr. Wright, who has worked for the Hawaiian Volcano Observatory and the USGS, thinks there is a chance the eruptions could continue for some time from Kilauea and the neighboring Mauna Loa. He said, "I think it's most likely that there will be a long-term extension of activity. There have been ongoing explosions and earthquakes, and historically, activity at Kilauea has been linked to activity at Mauna Loa, so we really don't know what the future is." Kilauea is potentially, in my view, one of the most dangerous volcanoes in the world. Since the activity began, Kilauea has destroyed approximately 700 homes. Kilauea has been in an active cycle for the last 35 years but turned explosive when a magnitude 6.9 earthquake rocked the area in late April. This is being cited as an unprecedented event, as there are 2 eruptions occurring simultaneously. The first is the eruption at Kilauea's summit crater, and the second along a 6-mile string of fissures 25 miles down its east flank. Residents have battled a host of hazards since the activity began, from sulfurous gases to shards of volcanic glass in the air. The lava reached Kapoho Bay 2 weeks ago, rebuilding the structure of the land as lava poured out to sea and redesigned the map. As the lava hits the ocean, it produces a lava haze, known as laze, a mix of hydrochloric acid fumes, steam, and tiny specks of volcanic glass. Laze is created when lava reacts with seawater and can reach 1093 degrees Celsius, as well as the hundreds of homes lost. Kilauea has destroyed countless other buildings, forced thousands to flee their homes, and engulfed massive expanses of land. The island's geothermal plant has also been inundated with lava, the effects of which will only be seen once officials manage to get in and inspect the damage. No one has been killed by this period of activity, but one man was seriously injured when a lava bomb hit him in the leg.